and this is a good topic to talk about, domestic violence.
Yeah.
Right. This is a very serious issue and a topic that I think needs to be addressed. And we've spoke about this a few times. We talk about it on Market Mondays, but we got to really kind of dig deep, because domestic violence is one of these things that a lot of people don't even fully understand. Right? They don't even know what domestic violence is, what it's not, when they've crossed the line, when they haven't crossed the line, when they're in a domestic violence situation, they don't fully even know sometimes. That's why people stay in the situation. And domestic violence goes both ways too. Yeah. So it's like, oh, damn, we just had an argument. No, it's domestic violence, right? It crossed the line. Then what I learned was, I heard a cop speak one time, like, somebody takes your cell phone, that's domestic violence. Wow. It's not physical abuse, but it is abuse, right? It's like if somebody steals your property, withholds things from you, like takes your car. These are all forms of these are all forms of abuse, right? There's different forms of abuse, but this is all forms of abuse. So let's have a conversation speaking to men about domestic violence.
Yeah, I had my latest episode 84, was Dear Black Men, and I was speaking directly to young Black men, because I think it's almost like sport to try to be with somebody else's woman. And I know that for a fact that's how most, murders happen. And domestic disputes get started, right? When people feel insecure in their relationships. And I think because it's like a sport with this generation, it's scary to me, because, there's no lines, even for cheaters, there was some type of protocol to cheating. This shit is disrespectful.
Was there?
Yeah.
Protocol.
What was the protocol? I mean,
I'm saying, like, it was you weren't trying to me. I mean, there's 800 songs from the 70s, 80s about cheating. Yeah. And the fact that, some people had families on the other block back in our mama and them day. You know what I'm saying? My grandmama and them day. So it's like, it's not, this shit today is like sport where it's egregious. I'm gonna one up you. And people don't realize that plays with your heartstrings. That plays with, so I just think that no one has respect for relationships anymore. Is the reason we see so much, inconsistencies in relationships, and namely domestic violence. Yeah. And it's the way we talk to each other. It's the way we disrespect each other. It's the way we don't show up for each other. And there are many reasons why it happens, but I was saying dear young Black men or dear Black men in general on my podcast, because I was saying, like, yo, like, you just got to remove yourself from any situation that makes you feel violent, or makes you feel like it's going to take you out of your character. I tell my sons all the time, like, you can't let nobody, even your brother, because I have two alpha males. You can't even let your brother say nothing to you that's going to make you want to put hands on him. Like the violent shit. And this, again, to your point earlier, Ian, we're being brainwashed with everything we see. Absolutely. Everything in music is fuck a bitch. I punch a bitch in the face. Yeah. I mean, they're going crazy with it. So how do you think they're going to act? I mean, they're emulating what they see and hear every day.
Yeah. Yeah. Ian, you have anything to say about domestic violence?
Man, keep your hands to yourself. Watch your tone. Keep your hands to yourself. Like, that's it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say this. I feel like it's ultimate sucker shit from
facts. Anybody.
There's two types of ways how this thing plays out, right? The one way is what you described, as far as you in a situation, somebody throws something at you, before you know it, you fight, like, and that happens a lot, right? And this is a real conversation that we got to have. The best way to prevent that is to not put yourself in that situation.
Absolutely.
Right. But that really does happen, right? People somebody might hit you with a vase, somebody might punch you in the face. Like, it's like,
hit them, it's over.
The best way, if you're in a toxic relationship, men or women, remove yourself from that. But I'm speaking to men. Remove yourself from that toxic situation, because before you know it, you're going to put yourself in a situation where somebody's going to get hurt. Yeah. And somebody's going to get seriously in trouble, or somebody could even potentially get killed. So remove yourself from that situation.
Yeah. And also these men that are seeking these relationships that, they've been with multiple guys and have baby daddies and all types of things that could come back and be a detriment to you.
Dangerous.
You know what I'm saying? Or you trying to fuck with somebody else's woman.
Yeah, you trying to slide to their house, fellas, cut that shit out.
Yeah, like y'all got to be
going to get trapped.
Exactly.
Be mad at him that one day and gonna tell you to come over and shit gonna go crazy.
Yeah, and you're setting yourself up.
Yeah.
Like that is not a successful outcome ever. I've never seen anybody like pursuing the way these youngins pursue other people's women.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
So, but because I don't want people to think, I'm gonna get back to what you said because that's a big topic. But like I said, there's two ways how to. I just explained the first way. The second way is you're just a piece of shit and you abuse women, right? You look for people that are psychologically weak or people that you can take advantage of, and you're an abuser, right? And you go out of your way to physically, emotionally, verbally abuse a woman.
Yes,
you're scum of the earth, right? Like there's a few scum of the earth. There's pedophiles. There's people that are rapists. There's if you are willingly going out of your way to just physically beat up a woman and spitting on a woman and telling her she's a bitch and doing all of these things, I don't even know what to say for you because I would say seek help, but I don't know if I'm not sure if you can even turn that type of behavior around. Like if like there's something that's seriously wrong with you, right? Yeah. So I'm not even sure what to say to a person like that. But if you're a woman, stay away from that because what usually happens is that there's usually those type of people are they swing in very wild directions. So 1 minute it's like ultra abusive. And then the next minute they buy you 5,000 roses, like not 2 roses. They buy you 5,000 roses on Instagram, and they don't just sing to you. They bring the whole chorus like band, and they do everything, and they put rose petals on your feet and all. And it's like, oh, that's how they court you a lot of times too, right? They'll court you with some shit that's like overly out the edge crazy because it's like that type of person is just like a very extreme person in either way, in a positive way to like, yo, I love you so much, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, you don't gotta do nothing, you gonna and then but then on the other way so it's like look for that on both sides. It's like sometimes it's better just to get an even kill person. They might not get you, but they might not get you 10,000 roses, but they're not going fucking, you don't gotta worry about dying.
It's gonna be like, that's the thing too. Like I think these people are looking for these attributes, like these cookie cutter bodies. They're looking for these things, and then they're not respecting it after they get it. It's almost like the Kanye syndrome. You can't respect if you know your woman is a hoe. I don't give a fuck what no man say. It's gonna play on your psyche if one of them dicks come up around y'all and y'all outside. I don't give a fuck what type of man. Pause. I ain't from New York. You're gonna feel away. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that Kanye did. He did it over and over and over. I mean, think about what I'm saying. And that's what y'all are doing out here. Y'all out here sharing, and then you get to caring about one of these motherfuckers, and you can't erase that shit from your mind.
But then also you brought up a good point as far as there's golden rules in life, right?
Pete Davidson had that boy in trembles, boy.
Never take fruit from a man's garden unless you're gonna replenish it 2 times over. So what I mean by that is,
are you a 5% right now? You just
cash and considerable options. Hey,
cash and considerable options. That's a fact. Don't fuck with somebody's girl. Never fuck with somebody's wife. Somebody will kill you over their wife quicker than they'll kill you over money. They'll kill you over their girl quicker than they'll kill you over money, over anything. Like people who say like these dudes be more emotional than anything. They'll act like they don't care. They act like that Meek Mill song where he was like, yo, you hit mine, I'm gonna hit one of your, like, sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good. Who's be emotional over their sides?
It sounds good in theory.
Everybody locked up.
It sounds good in theory. These dudes will literally risk their freedom over their baby moms, their girls. Like, it's not worth it. Trust me.
And I want to say this to the men that are in relationships or married. Listen to me. You can't expect your significant other from other people, and there might be some things that you want to find that are different, but you got to be very careful. You know, people are very vindictive and spiteful, and your generation has too many cameras, too many phones, too many people that run their fucking mouth. You just saw the dude that said Drake reached out with the 150 just going viral because it's like there's no code of ethics in anything, yo. And that's what I was saying.
Code is to tell everything in this generation.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It is. But yeah, stay out of man's garden, please.
Yeah.
Stay out of. But also, the flip side to that is that
the camera on that one shot you good.
The flip side to that is that, bro, y'all gotta understand that if it's over, it's over, right? Yeah. That's the part. Like, these dudes be still trying to claim girls that they broke up with 3 years. I don't care if you got a kid with a bro. The relationship is over. Like, just
being possessive.
Move on, bro. Like, that happens a lot too. Dudes don't even be with girls, but still trying to control them and still get mad. Then they get mad. They see the girl with a dude, and it's like, oh, it's on site, bro. It's never okay to try to physically hurt a girl or a dude because she moved on. Let her go, bro. It happens. It happens. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a real issue. Dudes be really trying to put hands on their girl, or they do. And it's like, bro, you haven't been with her in 3 years.
If we get back to community policing and dudes be abusing and they get whooped on by the community, it should have stopped.
Hey, dog.
Some of y'all just need your ass whooped.
That thing just happened in New York. They caught that boy. They was about to set his ass up.
Yeah, thank God the police got there. They're going to kill him. But you need more of that. You do. So,
okay.
We always have a great conversation, gentlemen.
Anything else left to say about this Diddy situation? Like I said, I'm glad that we spoke about other topics that are bigger than just the one person. Like, domestic violence is bigger than one person, right? No, the God complex is bigger than one person. Enabling is bigger than just one person. These are all topics that are important topics that, you know, the situation allows us to highlight because it's in the news right now.
Yeah.
But it's something that even after this situation is not talked about anymore, these are still issues that have to be addressed, right? And this is bigger than just Puff.